Caratbars since 2010. By the way, I'm in Chesapeake, Virginia, originally from New York, where I won first place at the Apollo. But I didn't come in then because I know what Tammy was talking about, that it was a lot of challenges then. And then at that time too, Tammy, people were just numbers, weren't they?
Yes, sir.
They were just numbers. So I just didn't, you know, the number thing didn't sit well with me too good. So, and then in 2011, I decided to come aboard. But in 2011, I still was procrastinating a little bit because, I mean, and I'm not ashamed to say it now, I was in debt, okay? A lot of debt, okay? And not knowing what to do, what I'm gonna do, and my upline that I had was not there, so I traveled up, and that's when I got with Boomer, not knowing Boomer in 2010 is who I met. So I didn't even bother with this. 2011, I was like, okay, wait a minute. I knew that I was going to lose some income, okay? 2012 now, here we go, time flying, okay? And time, when it flies, I mean, it just goes just like that. And that income was being lost, okay? And I didn't know what to do. And the answer was right under me. But I didn't see it until I was losing and my house going into foreclosure, okay? So that's when I said, you know what? I got to do something. I'm calling Boomer, okay? That is my rock, Boomer. I called Boomer for every single thing and started whipping on this. And I think, Tammy, back in 2012 when Harold Seiss had that call, that I'll never forget that call in 2012 when he said at the end of that call, it was 17 minutes long. And he said that at the sound of my voice, to all of y'all that are on this call, if you do what I tell you to do, you will all become millionaires in Caratbars. What? I was like, you got to be kidding me. So look, I'm happy about Caratbars, just sharing it in 2011. I'm sharing and sharing and sharing because I didn't even have the money to buy a gram of gold, y'all, because my kids was taking all my money, what I had, okay? But then in 2013, when they launched that little program, Tammy, you know, it made it accelerate your, you know, income, which we're not supposed to talk about, but I jumped in hard. And Boomer, I kept on crying to Boomer, I'm not going to be able, ain't nobody going to come in here. Boomer, you got to help me. He said, Randy, you is just so persistent. I said, I can't get Susan. I can't get Robert D. I said, I mean, look, I don't chase after people. That's not what we do. Okay? No, hold on. I didn't finish. Susan, I didn't finish. I don't chase after people, but God, you know, when I know who I wanted. I know who the Lord had for me, okay? And I chased Susan. I don't care. I chased her. That phone, I mean, oh God, this boy just won't leave me alone. And Robert Dean, he just was so, you know, if this boy don't leave me alone as busy as I am, I'm a busy man. My thing is that they just didn't know, okay? And until they knew what was going on here, because you had to know, you just had to. I don't care. I tell everybody, I mean, do not give up. Just like that video at the beginning, that is wonderful. You cannot give up on this, telling people about this. Stop talking about money all the time. It's not always about the money. Think about helping other people, okay? When you help other people, that follows. That money follows. So it's not always about the money. Help people. I'm helping people all over. I don't care where you're at. Okay, if you need my help, okay, people got my number. They call me all the time. I help with the KYCs. I help with everything. But back to bothering them, trust and believe I am so glad, because Boomer and Joe Norman, you can't keep chasing after people. Look, don't tell me who not to chase, because Susan, I've been knowing Susan for a long time, and I know what she's capable of, okay, once she knows. And I know what Robert Dean is capable of. capable of once he knows. So you can't tell me how to do what I do. I'm passionate about Caratbars. I've been passionate about it, okay? And I'm going to stay passionate about it. I'm going to keep on doing Caratbars until I have no breath. I wake up to Caratbars. I go to sleep with Caratbars, okay? And I was talking to Rashad. Now, I don't care that, now, don't get me wrong now. I do care, but I was talking to Rashad one time, and I said, oh my God, Rashad, that young lady, Dr. China, oh my God, she gave a presentation. Who is she? I just want to say she was wonderful. That Rashad, he called me up and he said, Randy, I see you in the chat asking about the Dr. China and those people that is all in it. Because I didn't even know Jonah, Ontario. I didn't know none of them. And he said to me, I want you to go sit down. I said, man, Rashad, please do not tell me to go sit down. Every time somebody tells somebody to go sit down, somebody done died or something done happened. Okay? And he said, nah, really, go sit down. I said, okay, Rashad, I'm sitting down. He said, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. I said, no, for real, Rashad, I'm sitting down. He said, now, come on, Rand, really, sit down. Tammy, Susan, Roger, I'm telling you, when he told me, you sitting? I said, yes. He said, Dr. China, that lady that you was talking about that you wanted to meet so bad, she's under you. I was under me where? What are you talking about? They're under Jonah Stout, Ontario, and all these people. I said, you got to be kidding. I started, you know how you got a little tear in your eyes? I'm always crying. I don't know why. I even cry when I go in my back office now. But when you got all these people, and I didn't even know, and I said, Rashad, you got to be kidding me. To find out the usernames, go down there. Look, I mean, this thing, Caratbars, I mean, to everybody. I said, it took me 1.5 years to get that man. It took me 1.5 years to get Susan. But I'm going to tell you something. The wait is worth it for people that you know. I mean, when I say ignorance to somebody, they think it's a bad word. No, it's not a bad word. It's that you don't know. You got to know. You got to know what Caratbars is doing. I mean, this is a vehicle, people. This is a vehicle. A vehicle that the same thing the wealthy and the rich are doing. Are you kidding me? Even to be able to have a gram of gold was exciting to me because the 2.5 and the 5 gram wasn't here then. Okay, but just to own a gram of gold and 999.9 24 karat, come on, people, you cannot beat that. You can't beat it. And then on top of that, oh my God, with an affiliate program tied to it, you got people out there, oh, I can get my gold for this, I can do this. Baby, you cannot get your gold cheaper than mine because I get mine for free. I got so much gold. Whew, let me shut up. I got gold, baby. I got gold, and I never could save with my kids. I just couldn't. And now I'm saving. I am saving. And I thank God. And by the way, people, you talking about becoming debt-free? Oh my God. He's good. We have an awesome God. Okay, I know I don't have a lot of time here because I'm telling you, people, I can talk to you all day about how powerful this Caratbars is. Okay, so I just want everybody to know out there that we're not up here to try to get you or make you join this or you know, that's not what we do. We are the messengers. We out here just trying to let you see what Caratbars is doing for people like it did for me. Oh my God, it did it for me. Hey, when you go, you go, and when you can get up and you can go into your back office. I mean, this is fun, people. Make it fun, okay? Make this a lot of fun. Because when you can get up every single morning, go in your back office and go, woo! I mean, it's like, that's all I do. And then help people. I mean, I'm going to help you. I'm going to keep helping you until you get there where you need to be. And we all do that here in Caratbars. We are a family. And the most important thing that I love the most now about everything that Caratbars stands for, this here, coming together, uniting. Oh my God, everybody. You got to be kidding me. Do you know how many leaders are out here? I mean, it is just, man, y'all better listen to me. I'm telling you, this is where it's at. Okay, and with that being said, Tammy, I'ma just quit because I'm telling you, I get passionate about this here. Okay, and if it was not for Boomer to stay on me, because I was whining, Boomer, this ain't gonna, and I know a lot of y'all out there doing that. Okay, but look, don't give up. Do not give up with this. No's, 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 so what? Okay, because there will be a yes. Okay, and my yeses came, baby, and good God Almighty. When I say God is good, all of y'all just say to me all the time, I'm telling you, oh man, look, Tammy, I'm gonna leave it back to you and Roger, because like I said, I can be up here forever to let people understand how powerful this business is. Okay, so with that being said, y'all, oh man, God bless all of y'all, and look forward to seeing all of y'all at the top. Hey!
All right, Randy. Randy bringing it home with the passion. I told him to bring it tonight, and I think he brought all that passion with him. He is just, you can just see in his face. Look at his face, guys. He's smiling. You know, this
I'm about to cry.
a few years ago was in foreclosure. He's smiling. He's crying. He's having a great time. I was the same situation. I was in bankruptcy. I was in foreclosure 3 years ago. And look now, I get to talk to all you guys. And I get to see you all in Los Angeles. This is going to be fantastic. If any of you understand what we're talking about, when you finally realize in the middle of the night, it may be 3 a.m. in the morning, and you're going to wake up out of the middle of the night and you're going to go, oh my gosh, look what I have in my hand. I have the solution to a universal problem. And I got it in the palm of my hand, and I'm not doing anything with it. And that's when you get to work. And that's when you go crazy with this. And that's when you get that passion that Randy and I have. And I posted on my Facebook wall the other day, oh, I gotta get my glasses. I can't read it. Do not expect other people to understand your grind when God did not give them your vision. Do not expect people, because I have my friends, my family all the time. Why do you work so much? Why do you do what you do? Why are you on these calls at 10 o'clock at night? Why are you working till 2 o'clock in the morning? I've got an international family. Okay. My 2 o'clock in the morning may be their 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My 4 o'clock in the morning may be their 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And that's the only time I can talk to them. So I'm going to do whatever it takes. And I don't care if you're upline, sideline, downline, crossline. I don't care where you are. I'm here to help you, because we are one team, one vision, 1 million. That's where we're going to. I want to congratulate Randy on being nominated and awarded Regional Success Training Director at our meeting that we had here in Smyrna, Tennessee. The next lady I want to bring out is Miss Susan Sprouse, who is also our Regional Success Training Director, awarded that in Nashville. We had a meeting in Smyrna January 22nd and 23rd, and she is just a ball of fire. I absolutely love her. I love connecting with her. We are just, yeah, love you, girl. Go for it.
Thank you, Tammy. You know, and I love how you just sort of opened this up about just loving people where they are, whether they're Smurfs or not Smurfs. And of course, my story with Randy is I was, talk about a Smurf. When he talked about chasing me down, and I am true blonde, I just didn't get it, you guys, but he just kept calling me and calling me and calling me. And I kept ignoring him. And finally I passed him off to my husband, and I said, you know what, talk to Barry. If you can get Barry to look at this, then, you know, maybe we'll talk. And pretty soon soon, Randy left me alone for a while, and then pretty soon he's back. He's back. And I'm trying to figure out why he's back again, calling me. And of course he says, you know, because your husband won't listen to me either. And I thought, oh dear. So I finally just decided to look at it, because he just, you know, he was just doing it out of love. And he has a nice way of doing it, because I didn't scream at him, but he was a persistent little cuss. And anyway, so long story short, I took a look at it, and of course I gave the look that only a wife can look. You guys know what I'm talking about. When I looked at my husband like, what did you not see in this? And so we got started, and with Randy's help, it's just been something that has changed our life. But he had enough sense that when he called me back to find out what I thought about after the link he gave me, he had Boomer on the line. Wow. So the power of a three-way, because I was still not over the hump yet. And you know, and even Boomer, as good as he was, that where he ended it was where I was able to step out that far. And what he ended it was, and you guys all have heard him say, Susan, when you walk out your door and you look to your right and you look to your left, everybody there is getting paid in paper dollars. They're putting them in a paper bank. All we're asking you to do, if you don't do anything else, is take some of those dollars and convert it into gold. If you do nothing else, do not lose any more purchasing power by not doing anything about preserving the dollars. And that, so it was, because I've always come from an area of health and that arena, and so this just wasn't on my radar screen at that time. But that's when things started to really kind of change for me. And you know, guys, we're really, right now, we're in a new era. You know, I call this era the choose yourself era. You know, nothing is as it was. I think we can all agree with that. We've got to adapt. So you've got to choose yourself. This is time for all of us to write a new set of rules for your life, you know, because no longer are we going to let the world shape our destiny, or, you know, we're not going to go anymore not paying attention or living the mediocre lives or depending on the world to get it right, because boy, they sure didn't get it right before in 2006 and 7 and 8 or whatever. I mean, we just can't depend anymore on factors that could change our lives again, like this one did. So Caratbars is going to be it's going to be your touchstone. And you know, the definition of a touchstone is, a true touchstone is a black salacious stone that was formerly used to test the purity of gold and silver by the color of the streak produced when you were rubbing it with either metal. So a touchstone provides a test or a criterion to determine the quality of something. And I promise you, there is no greater work than what we do in Caratbars. But remember, you know, it will require a lot of you to test your quality, because I don't, you know, there's an awful lot of good companies out there, but in my totally humble and accurate opinion, I'm just kidding, but in my opinion, I don't think there's ever been a company with a bigger destiny or a bigger mission. And so much is going to be required of you, because you're a part of this destiny. And you guys, you know, success by itself won't bring you happiness, because, you know, first of all, you can't even have success if you're dealing from a position of ill health. So if your body's sick, you need to get it right, fix it, get it better. If you're around negative people who bring you down, or spiritually, if you haven't developed a sense of gratitude and especially surrender, because, you know, you're just going to have less of a chance of success in this new, you know, like I said, this choose yourself era that's here now, because things are going to be happening that we have absolutely no control over. But what we can do is choose to be ready, choose to prepare, choose to be the best that we can be in all areas of our lives. And so, you know, here's what we do know. The only true safe thing you can do is to try over and over and over again, to go for it, to get rejected, to repeat, to strive, to wish, because without rejection, there's no frontier, there's no passion, there's no magic. So no matter how it tries, the ripple on the shore will never be as powerful as the ocean that created it. So the goal is to be the ocean, the central force in our existence that literally moves mountains, shakes continents, creates hope and life. And that's what we've got to choose to be. We've got to choose to be that ocean so that everything you do emanates out like a ripple that enhances your life and the lives of all the people around you. So touching one life at a time, that makes the small ripple in the pool of life. And one ripple continues on and on and on until another life is touched somewhere in the world. And there was a great book, you guys maybe have read, it was called The Butterfly Effect. And basically what it was talking about is it said that the wings of a butterfly flapping in Brazil can somewhere in the distance affect the hurricanes of the Carolinas. So, we must never take for granted how small acts of touching another human being can create a tidal wave of blessings. And that's what we're doing here in Caratbars. We're educating and touching one life that it touches another life. So in this new kind of choose yourself era, here's what I wish for you guys. I wish that you only do the things that you enjoy. Only think about the people you enjoy. Only read the books you enjoy. Only go to the events that make you laugh or fall in love or have a purpose. And just deal with people who love you back, who are winners and want you to win too. But here's what we have. We have such a huge purpose in Caratbars. We cannot stop until every human being you love or care about, and even strangers, know about what we have to offer. Because we're going to be called to help a lot of folks, guys. There's interesting days ahead, and you all know it to be true. All you got to do is go anywhere and look in the headline somewhere. $19 trillion in debt is not going to have a happy ending. And you're on this call because you understand that. So we're going to be called in ways that we never even knew we were going to be able to do. We're going to have to help one another like we've never had to before. We're going to have to not only have our gold saved, we're going to have extra food, we're going to have extra water, because people are not going to prepare. And you're going to have to prepare for them, for the loved ones and for the people that you have, because we're going to have a balance. You can have all the gold in the world, but if you don't have food, what are you going to do? You can have all the food in the world stored up, but if you don't have some kind of medium for exchange, you're not going to be giving up your food. So it's all about a balance, but it's more about becoming the best that you can become. And that's what this whole 90-day push is about. That's what Caratbars is about. That's what the leadership that you're around, your Dr. China and Don and Tammy and Cheryl Ann and Randy and Roger, all these, Michael Del, all you guys, Ty Bassett, I'm working with here in the Hampton Roads. Oh my gosh, you have people that truly, truly care for you and want it. And really, we want it more for you than you guys really want it for yourselves. So what we're going to ask you to do is, I don't care how crazy your family thinks you are, but we've got to be able to become that ocean of energy that ripples out the goodness that we represent, that ripples out the help that is there with such simple steps as simply converting, not buying anything, simply converting your dollars, preserving your wealth by just transferring them over to gold, like Randy just said, that was really only open to the wealthy. But we've got a lot of people to talk to, because this is going to be an event that is going to affect the world. So people helping people, ringing the bell. And I guess my parting words to you is just never, never, never get tired. Never, never, never give up. Never, never, ever assume that your small touching of another human being went unnoticed. You never know when that seed is going to take root and you've started the ripples again. So Tammy, I'm just so grateful for all of your leadership and your guidance. And of course, Randy, he's got my heart forever. And, we all work together. We all, doesn't matter whose team you're on, we all help each other. But all I know is that when someone like me, or somebody that you love, just doesn't get it, just have patience, keep dripping, keep loving, don't yell, don't scream, but keep loving them. But regardless, keep on keeping on. So I love you guys.
All right. Love you too, Susan. Thank you so much. I'm just blown away by you guys. I met you in person first in Smyrna this last January, and I was so impressed with both of you. I'd already been impressed on the phone. However, I met you in person, was just so impressed. Guys, let me tell you something. They came down to Nashville. They were staying probably about 20 or 30 minutes away from where the actual event happened. And it snowed more than it snowed in 28 years in Nashville. And they could not get to the event on Friday. I went over Thursday and we did a small PGR at their condo that they had there in Nashville. And the next morning I'm getting phone calls. We can't get there. We can't get there. You know what they did? Did they stop? And did they go eat? And did they go just mess around and do things? No, they were having PGRs at their condominium all day. They were pulling people in off the street. They didn't stop. They didn't let the snow stop them. They just kept going and going and going. And they showed up on Saturday, and we had a fantastic celebration here in Nashville. And I can't wait to do it again. I'm so excited about doing it again. I can't wait to see all of you in LA. If you can get there, guys, I'm telling you, please get there. Because once you come to a live event, you know, these webinars are awesome. This 90 Days to Freedom thing has me pumped up. I want to join all over again. I want to join Susan's team. I want to join Randy's team. I want to join China's team. I want to join Roger's team. I want to join everybody's team. I'll give me a bunch of businesses just so I can join all of your teams, because I am so pumped up about this business again. And I had, you know, I'm going to tell you guys, I had become a little complacent because I had thought of myself as my job is to support all of the people in Caratbars, get their KYCs approved, do the 3-way calls, do the Skype calls, work 18 hours a day, maintaining Skype rooms, maintaining Facebook rooms. And guess what, guys? That's not what my calling is. My calling is to get out into the world and tell people about Caratbars. I don't let a day go by when I am not out there telling somebody about what we do, because it's important, because you never know if the next person you talk to could be your boomer. It could be your Susan. It could be your Randy. It could be your Richard. It could be your Dr. China. You don't know. So talk to everybody. You don't know until you know. Okay? So Roger, is Dr. China on here? Because I would love to hear from her. I saw her pop in just a little bit ago. I would love to hear from her.
Yes, I believe she is. I'm not sure if she can come on. Dr. China, are you able to chime in on this? Dr. China, we're waiting for you. Can you hear us? I know she's on the road somewhere in the middle of Georgia and Louisiana. I understand she's heading south somewhere, southeast. So she may not be able to get with us, but for all of those of you that may have forgotten, there she is, the beautiful, the wonderful
Dr. China.
Dr. China. So it would have been great to hear from her, but maybe she's in the middle of something right now, and we understand that.
And that's okay. We love her so much, and she brings so much to these calls. And I'm just honored and blessed that you know, we actually got to stand in for her tonight. I feel like, wow. So you know, I just want to leave you guys with one thing is, you know, don't worry so much about what people are going to think about you. Okay. You're going to be sharing this with people. Don't worry what they think about you, because none of that matters in the end. All that matters is that you shared this information with them. You shared what you know. You shared a way for them to change their life and to secure their finances. It's up to them to take action. That's not your place. You need to share it with as many people as you can, anybody that you come into contact with, and realize if they do not take action on it, it's not on you, it's on them. And I guarantee you, a little ways down the road, they're going to come back to you, because I've had this happen to me so many times, and say, why didn't you tell me? And I said, I did. So don't keep it from anyone, guys. So Roger, if you want to close this out, anything that you guys want to do, guys, I just say, you know, one team, one vision, 1 million, 90 Days to Freedom. Get your videos made. If you've not got them done, 90 Days to Freedom, get those videos done. It's not all about the money. It's about helping people. You help enough people, get what they want, and you'll get what you want. That's a Zig Ziglar quote. So, you know, guys, I love you all so much, and I look so forward to seeing you all in Los Angeles. And anywhere I can possibly see you. So have a wonderful night. Thank you so much, Roger, for being here. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Randy. Everyone have a fantastic night. Roger, you want to close it out for us?
Yes, indeed. And I thank you so very much, Tammy Morrison. There are applause going out all over the world. Oh, my goodness. This has been such a phenomenal, once again, another episode of 90 Days to Freedom. Hey, look, let me tell you something. Tomorrow, if you are anywhere close to the Atlanta, Georgia area, Mr. Kevin James Brown will be joining us at our Atlanta live meeting. Go to 90daystoFreedom.net and you'll get the information on that. It starts 4:30. You want to get there as early as you possibly can at the Holiday Inn Express Airport on Best Road. Just look it up. Be there. It's going to be awesome. And also on March 4th and 5th in Atlanta. Oh God, this is like a warm-up for the Los Angeles and an afterburner of the Tennessee. It's Let's Go Again weekend here in Atlanta, Georgia. Again, oh my God, too many people to name that are coming here. But let me tell you, stay tuned to 90daystoFreedom.net. And stay tuned to everything that you're connected with. Stay tuned to your upline sponsors, those that are with you, those that are walking this journey with you. You know, we are walking 90 Days to Freedom so that we can have a measurable change, a measurable difference at the end of that 90 days. And let me tell you, it's a phenomenal trip. It's an excellent ride. From all of us to you, God bless you. Thank you so very much. Stay tuned. There's always more every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday right here at 90 Days to Freedom. God bless you. Have a beautiful, phenomenal day, evening, morning, afternoon. Thank you, Tammy Morrison, again. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's make some history tonight. The child inside is wild. Let's make this moment come to life. The time is on our side. Don't know what's up ahead, it's only high and low. Picture it in your head, nothing's impossible. We're gonna make it now, we're gonna leave our mark. Let's take a shot in the dark. Ready, set, go! Chasing every heartbeat, we can feel it starting. Ready, set, go! Chase it till we own it, living in the moment. Ready, set, go for gold tonight. Ready, set, go.
When I think I have this much fun working.
Even if we fall and make mistakes, we learn
I like this.
to change. Gotta keep on going every day, and it will be worth the wait. Don't know what's up ahead, it's only high and low. Picture it in your head, nothing's impossible. We're gonna make it now, we're gonna leave our mark. Let's take a shot in the dark. Ready, set, go! Chasing every heartbeat, we can feel it starting. Ready, set, go! Chase it till we own it, living in the moment. Ready, set, go for gold tonight. Ready, set, go for gold tonight.
Let it go. Buy some gold. Buy some gold. Hey. Hey.
Ready, set, go! For gold. Chasing every heartbeat, we can feel it starting. Ready, set, go! For gold. Chase it till we own it, living in the moment. Ready, set, go for gold tonight. Ready, set, go for gold tonight. Ready, set, go for gold tonight. Ready, set, go, go, go. tonight.
Ow! 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 Hey! Ow! Ow! How'd that go, y'all? Good night, everybody. One voice. $1 million. One voice. Number one, team mission million, marching to $1 million. Love you, Tammy.
Love you guys. Love you, Randy. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thanks. Bye-bye.